I'm wondering if what you're doing with your AI, you also talk to people as you're implementing of what values do you want behind this? Because every AI has a set of values underneath it.
That is true. So the thing about AI, that this is my perspective, and who knows what's going to be right, but I think we can all agree that it is an absolute game changer to the entire world scene, right? The same as when the computer came out. It changed the world. That's what's happening with AI. It's happening at a much faster breakneck speed than the computers did. Computers took a couple decades, very, very few years. We know that it's going to replace tons of jobs. It's already doing it. And so as a person, surviving this change, you don't want to just survive and let life happen to you. You want to thrive and succeed. And so you have to not fight it. You have to figure out the best place for you in this change and how to take advantage of it. If you want to, that might mean different things for different people. Some people might say, hey, this is not my thing. I'm going to go into the HVAC space because I can turn a wrench and I can upsell HVAC systems and I can build a company on HVAC, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't have to worry about all the AI changing the world as much. Maybe there's back-end systems as I get bigger, but you could do that. Or if you're a technology company like we are, or maybe a lot of your listeners are, you have to say, where's my place in the AI world? What jobs is it going to replace within my business? Instead of fighting it, figure it out. Help the people in those jobs grow their career so they have opportunity in a place that's not going to be replaced as easier. Because it's already coming. Be transparent. Hey, your job's AI is going to destroy this thing. Like, where do you want to go? How can I help you get there? Help them out of it. So when we started taking a look at AI, I said, a regular business owner, what do they want out of AI, right? And it's usually to either generate, the most important things is generating revenue or reducing cost in some way. So I honed in and I said, okay, where's AI use cases that 100% either not just efficiency, not just a nice to have, but generating revenue or reducing labor, like tangibly reducing labor where I don't have to have a person sitting at a desk anymore and I have that dropping to the bottom line. So we started focusing on what's out there. And once again, we're not an AI platform or company. We're just like managed service providers. We're integrators. I was looking at what's out there. And what we got really good at is figuring out that we could basically build AI employees from these AI chatbots that are out there that are kind of turnkey. But most of these chatbots still today, in a few years, might be totally different game. But as of today, almost every chatbot, to really be able to not just chat, but do tasks, it needs a lot of API integrations, workflows, things like that. Yeah. And if you get it to text and sound like a human, where the person doesn't know they're not talking to, where they think they're talking to a human, not an AI, that's our specialty. And that starts to create a lot of workflows, a lot of automations. It gets very complex, but we got really, really good at it. So it's the one AI implementation we specialize in. And obviously there's a lot of variations in that because different companies, some are using HubSpot, some are using Go High Level, some are using different systems for ERPs, all kinds of things. But we're good at those integrations, and we can get an AI chatbot not to just be a chatbot. We can get it to basically be a named AI employee. We'll name her Brooklyn or Alyssa or whatever you want. And we can get her to do a task that either one of your staff members is doing over text message, because so many people like communicating on text.
Yeah.
That we have customers sending out tens of thousands of text messages, and literally unless something goes wrong, they 99.99% do not have any idea that they're talking to AI. In fact, they're so fooled that they'll put, Google reviews thanking this person, all kinds of stuff.